This card looks absolutely amazing for his price. You've got a box-to-box, 83 plus in every single stat, GULLIT gang card. He's 6'2" with high work rates. He's a left footer, 3-star. Looks like a really interesting card. If you guys are new to these videos, what I do, player reviews, objective guides, pack openings, all that good stuff. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe. Let's get into the review. So, first of all, boys, Mikel Merino, Fantasy FUT, the whole point of a promo, but basically based on his in real life performances and Real Sociedad's real life performances, he could be getting up to a +3 upgrade, so this card could very well be a 90 rated card. He's got 83 pace, 83 shooting with some solid passing, solid dribbling, solid defending, and solid physical. Each and every single one of his stats is genuinely solid. They are all green except volleys and penalties, which is orange, which doesn't really matter. That's not too important for the type of role this card will be playing. Now we are going to be playing him as a CDM, therefore we have gone for an anchor. Puts him up to 88 pace, but as well it maxes his defending out, 97 stand tackle, 92 interceptions, 89 slide tackle, but as well the physical, he goes to 93 strength and 90 aggression. As for in-game lads, we're going to be playing him as a controlling CDM in the 4-1-2-1-2, stay back while attacking and cover center. For my left mid, we have gone for Torreira, who we are going to sub off. Do not worry, I know he's not the most amazing type of card, so we are going to be subbing him off for a left mid card. But if we head on over to the footbin view here, lads, as you can see, he is down to 100,000 coins, so he keeps dropping, man, and I personally think for 100k, may even drop to 80,000 coins soon. That is a ridiculously good price. Now with an anchor, he goes to a 90 rated CDM, a 91 centre back if you want to play him as centre back, but I do think if you're playing him as a centre mid, you want to chuck an engine on him. Gives him that passing boost, still gives him that +5, but it gives him that +10 balance and +5 agility. Now he's got the high and average body type, and the fact that he's high in average body type, 6'2", definitely tells me he's going to feel quite heavy on the ball, and like 77 agility. Alright, that tells me he's going to be quite heavy on the turn, so I do think you'd want to use him as a CDM, because as a centre mid, you're going to want to get the ball, you might want to progress it, and he hasn't got the facilities, just quickly turn, stuff like that. So I think his best position would be a CDM with either an anchor or a shadow. Probably would opt for the anchor over the shadow, because you want that +10 strength and +5 aggression. Let's get into the review. Let's have a look if he's worth it. Alright lads, we have found a match which is currently 6:40 AM. We've been searching for like 15 minutes. Let's hope we can actually find the game. It loads. Here we go. Perfect. Obviously OCE servers at this time, it's rough, but that is a phenomenal team. Wow. Right, there we go, boys. Tough game. Now, he's going to have to control the midfield. So, as I said, we're going to be going attacking. We're going to play Merino as a DM. He is on stay back while attacking with these custom tactics. Now, as for the super sub, let's sub on. Remember, this is my road to glory, so we don't have the craziest of players. Let's sub on at Darami at left mid. Big job for Merino here. Let's see what he can pull off. Got Merino, first touch of a ball. Now his ball control is really nice. That's a brilliant pass as well, I believe. 88 short passing there. Really nice ball control. And he gets that interception. We'll pass that down. He feels like a menace, bro. Like, if I had to compare him to someone, and it's a massive comparison to have, right? You guys may be like, whoa, that's a massive comparison. I'm not saying he's better than or on the same level as, but Patrick Vieira. In the sense, he's a taller, can't dribble too much with him, a little bit of a clunkier, but a taller type of CDM. That's what Merino was like. That's the vibes I'm getting from him. Once again, Merino with it. So he's progressing the pitch. He feels a little bit heavy, but he's got 90 ball control, which does him a lot of justice. Good Merino. Hey, bro, that first touch was a little bit iffy with him. He is a little bit heavy in areas like that. Like, you can't get the ball and quickly turn with him because of the high and average body type. And obviously 77 balance. Just makes him a little bit heavy on that turn. Got Merino, get that out. Lovely stuff, heads it clear. That Merino with an interception, that's really nice from him. He actually blocked that. I could say an interception. My opponent tried to get the shot through. Merino blocked that, and then I believe he controlled that and actually got that pass out, which is really nice from him. Going back to Merino here. See, that's his 3-star weak foot. I was going to say, I wanted to try and do that pass. I was meant to go to Socrates, by the way. But still, that is where that 3-star weak foot can be an issue. Like, I'm not too fussed that he's got 3-star skill moves. But I do think that 3-star weak foot is a CDM. If you're going to be passing with him, your opponent's putting pressure. And maybe your opponent does have a player that is covering his left side. You need to put it on his right. His passing's going to be a little bit average in that sense. Going back up to Moreno. I'm on a bit of a run here. We're going to play that out. Be smart. Boy, Merino gets his foot out. Now, that is a bonus of being 6'2". Go on. Can we hit right now? It's offside, isn't it? That's offside, yeah. I was going to say, can we get one just before the half, but it was offside. It's been quite an even match so far. First impressions of Merino. 3 things I really want to take note on. 3-star weak foot, a little bit annoying. He does feel quite heavy on that turn, which is expected with his body type and 77 balance, but as well, he's a very dominant CDM. He's getting involved a lot. He's winning the ball in the air, and he's actually picked up a couple of interceptions. You feel quite confident going into tackles with him because of his height, because of his strength and aggression, with the anchor chemistry style. I think if I had to describe him, I'd say a heavy but solid dominant CDM. That's why I did compare him to Patrick Vieira. Like, maybe more comparing him to base Vieira than a better version of Vieira. Like, if you guys have used base Vieira, you will know he's not amazing, a little bit heavy on the turn, but other than that, he's really good. And I think Merino is actually a very similar player to that base Vieira type of card. Nowhere near as good as the middle prime Vieira, though, sadly. But 90 ball control is nice, though. Like, look at that at his feet. The ball control, really, really nice with him. Going back to Moreno. Let's try that long passing out. You know what? It's not a bad ball to run into. Politano, can he win it? Kind of, not really. If I maybe had a taller, more physical winger, that actually wouldn't have been too bad of a ball there. Some nice curve on it as well. Nice pass. Back to Moreno. Politano, if we want to be in this game, we need a goal here. We need to score this. Danjuma. Back in the game. Come on. 83rd minute. We're back in the game. We'll stay attacking. We're going to chuck constant pressure on. We've got 7 minutes to pull off some madness here. Moreno. Nice. Eusebio. Eusebio, can he go all the way? Can he finish that? Eusebio, come on, boys. Just like that. From 2-0 down. We're going to drop to defensive now. We don't want anything bad to happen here. If we can win the ball back, and who knows, maybe we see the ultimate scenes. It's not over. It's not over. Go on. We need a hero. Who is the hero going to be? Whip it in there. Timber. Can't connect to it. Keep it in. Hey, ref, blow the whistle. Go on, man. Nah, it was a, you know what, boys? We'll take a 2-2 draw, especially from being 2-0 down. Moreno, really impressed with him. I think his second half was a whole lot better than his first. Now, my halftime thoughts, I still stand by. He won the ball back quite a bit. He feels really strong in the air. You feel like you can win it quite a bit with him. Turning on the ball with him is a little bit inconsistent. I do think with this card, he's good, but he's not amazing. And I do think he needs at least a +2 upgrade, which he should get for me to think he'd be one of the best, you know, maybe La Liga CDMs. So heading on over to the overview, boys. As I said, it's not a bad card by any means. It's not a great card, it's not a bad card. Now, chemistry style, we're going to slap an anchor on him if you're playing him as a CDM. Now, starting off with the pros, we're going to say well-rounded. We're going to say 89 shot power. If you are on the edge of a box, maybe you get the ball with him. You do get a shot through, it won't be too bad. 88 short passing with 90 reactions and 90 ball control. Special shout out to that 90 ball control. He doesn't feel great on the ball turning in terms of, you know, like the balance, the high and average body type of that ball control, the ball at his feet definitely makes up for it quite a bit. We're going to go for 85 defending, and we are going to say 85 physical along with 88 stamina. The only cons we've got today, lads, is 77 balance and the fact that he is 3-star. And for the links, we have gone for that La Liga Spanish strong link with future stars Brian Gill, and we are going to go for Inaki Williams, who gets that also Spanish La Liga strong link, who's another upgradable card and is actually really solid in game. The rating out of 10, it may not seem too high at the minute, lads, but we're going to give him an 8.9 out of 10. I do think if this card can go up to like an 88, then I'll bump it up to a 9 out of 10. If he can go to an 89, I'll bump it up to a 9.1. If he goes to a 90, I'll bump it up to a 9.2. So you guys get how it goes. For every rating he does upgrade, every extra dot point, you could say, or it was 0.1 that I up his rating. He's a good card, but as I said, I do think for me to consider him, you know, really, really good, and like, he's definitely usable for champs now, but say high-end champs, maybe you're a good player, like a 14-win, 16-win plus player, I do not think he'll be quite good enough for you, and the high-end FUT champs, but if you're maybe a Division 2, let's say maybe a 9 wins, 11 wins player, he can definitely be usable and get the job done for you in FUT champs. All in all, lads, not a bad card. I hope you guys did enjoy this review, and I'll see you boys later.